my name is Alba, and as many of you know, I love my Thermomix and I love translating the recipes that I love the most into the Thermomix language. So today we're going to make a super yummy and incredibly easy meatloaf with a little sauce on top, like barbecue style sauce that I'm sure you and your family are going to love. So let's get started.
For the meatloaf, we're going to need 1.5 pounds of ground beef, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of salt and a pinch of pepper, so I mix them together already here. 1 can of 8 ounces of tomato sauce. I cut the portions in half because we're going to use 4 ounces here and 4 ounces in the sauce. And then what about the super sauce that is going to make all the difference? So for the sauce, we're going to need half a can of tomato sauce, 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Here I'm using apple cider vinegar. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, I think I pronounced it well, and 1/4 of a cup of water.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now in the jar, we're going to add the bread, the salt, 4 ounces of tomato sauce, 1 egg, and the meat. I also added the onions, and now we're gonna mix it. We're going to mix it for 40 seconds at the speed 3.5. Of the ingredients, I'm gonna mix them in a bowl by hand. I don't want to get them in the Thermomix. You can do it, but I prefer to do it by hand. Here it is, the sauce is ready. So here's my ground meat with all the condiments, and I'm gonna put it in this glass container. I prefer glass containers over regular meatloaf pans, so it has a space for the juices to go away. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe I don't know how to make it, but when I use the meatloaf pan, the meat ends up a little too soggy for my taste. So I'm gonna make a loaf here. I'm gonna cover it with the sauce and stick it in the oven. When sticking your hands into the jar, you have to be careful with the blades, or you can use a spatula. If you have watched any of my previous videos, you probably already know that I like putting the container into the cookie sheet. So then it's easier for me to take it out of the oven without getting my glove messy with the food. So I'm gonna stick it in the oven. While the meat is cooking, I'm gonna show you how to clean the jar so you don't have to stick your hands in it. I put water. I know it looks kind of gross, but I put water and a little bit of soap, dishwashing liquid, and now I'm gonna pre-wash it here. Here, pre-clean. I have to put the lid on. Pre-clean. Just move this lid. So it's done. Now I'm gonna toss the water and see how it turned out. So here it is. It had a tiny bit of meat still stuck in the blades, but with the water I was able to remove it. So it is ready. I just took it out from the oven, and it smells so good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your meatloaf turns out great. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye.